And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
In the air, left field. Joe getting an angle on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Liner, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Seiya.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, that's fouled off. Suzuki in his fourth year batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Japan. That's out to center field. Merrill in position, makes the grab, and that is that. And we're and welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing. His second of the year. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So now Turner in on that right side. That's ripped. Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Merrill hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Line drive, Bogarts. To second, there's one, and that's two. So they get one run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the
Leading off for
ballpark,
San
coming off
Diego,
a
the
series
right
where they
fielder,
were red
Fernando
hot at the
Tatis
plate, and a look at the
Jr.
numbers. As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's Horner now. Fly to left his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. John Birdie at the
Now
plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Base hit, center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They'll circle the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-4. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control a simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And the batter,
the first baseman,
will be Justin
number 3,
Turner. A single his first time.
Turner.
The other way. Tatis brings it in, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Joe, 32 years old, a former first-round pick. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In the air, center field. Merrill sizing this one up. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, He was all over that first pitch fastball, just
The catcher,
barely
number
missed it.
9,
Man, this guy was
Miguel
ready to hit.
And next for the
Amaya.
Cubs, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right field. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Lined into right. Tatis makes the catch, and that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the clean. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Cubs,
news from around the league.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Pavetta back to work. In the air out towards right center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top 6. Here's Jason Hayward. So here comes
Now
Ryan
pitching
Presley
for
to the
Chicago
mound.
Cubs, number 55, Ryan Presley. Now pitching for San Diego, number 97.
And we're back. Bottom of the 6th
Marinaccio.
inning. Now here is Justin Turner. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Gets down, base hit. runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Miguel Amaya now at the plate. 1 for 2. Line drive. That's a base hit. The relay to the plate. The tag. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive, base hit, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. There's one.
Well, he knew at least he had a chance to knock it down, but he doesn't panic as this ball trickles away a little bit, stays under control, and that's what big leaguers do. Never push the panic button. He completes the play. Excellent job right there.
Now it's going to be John Birdie. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5, Padres 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Bogarts now.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one
The first
gone.
baseman, number
Clearly
3.
he was ready to hit right there.
there.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, one out. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Slice to right. Fair ball. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just
swing and a base hit. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 4.
waste no time there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings.
Pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Adrian
50.
Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Merrill makes the catch, and that'll do it. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 8, Padres 4. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now the DH for the Padres, Jason Hayward.
Hitter, Jason Hayward.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're all square. It's 9-9. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
High in the air, out to right. Tatis after it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at the friendly. So they turn to their closer, Porter Hodge.
Number 37, Porter.
And fouled off. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. Down low and kicks away. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Wrigley
Leadoff
Field,
for
so
the
bottom of
Cubs,
the 9th,
the
and now the
first
first baseman,
Justin
Justin Turner.
Turner.
Estrada back to work. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.